For years, these young gladiators sacrificed blood, sweat, and tears. And all of their sacrifice will come down to one final moment. Join us September 30th at Adrenaline Martial Arts and Fitness in San Bernardino, California for FightersRep Road to the Pros and witness the rise of the next generation of MMA fighter.
Road to the Pros here at Adrenaline Martial Arts and Fitness. If you've come here to see some savage MMA action, let me hear you make some noise! Oh, San Bernardino, you can do better than that. Just as you had a taco or two, that doesn't give you any excuse. Make some noise! Before we get started, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted you all to know that when you support FightersRep Promotions, you're supporting California's best up-and-coming MMA talent. So for helping me and for helping us usher in the next generation of MMA warriors and superstars, go ahead and give yourselves a round of applause. We also want to give a special shout out to our sponsor, Relive. Without them, we couldn't have put this wonderful show together. You can follow them at Relive. And also, finally, we'd like to thank our other sponsor, Cryo Sports and Protox, Sylvia Zimmerman. You can follow her at Cryo Sports and Protox. Tell her the FightersRep sent you, and she'll give you 25% off cryotherapy, facials, maybe when I get a tummy tuck or something like that, just let her know the FightersRep sent you. Ladies and gentlemen, just so you know, this event is legit and sanctioned by the California Amateur Mixed Martial Arts Organization, a group of hard-working people that help us bring these fights together. It's also known as CAMO. The CAMO CEO is J.T. Steele. Your chief inspector today is David Dakin. Your referees at ringside today, I am proud to announce the UFC veteran and warrior, Chris the Dribbler Lieben, along with Jonathan Romero. Your judges at ringside are George Silva and Glenn Paulson. Your timekeepers, Greg Fajardo. Your physician is Dr. Joe Altamirano, and your inspectors are Victoria Hernandez, Chris Leon, Joe Cardenas, and Juarez Villanueva. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the organization that makes these events happen. Also, a big shout out to our DJ Rip, and I'm your MC this evening, George Francis. I didn't expect that. Thank you, guys. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for years, these young warriors have sacrificed blood, sweat, and tears. But tonight, San Bernardino, California, it all comes to a head for your viewing pleasure. So at this time, San Bernardino, California, I'm going to ask all of you to stand up and show some love for these young warriors getting ready to put on a show for you. San Bernardino, stand up! Because you're ready! Introducing first, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the cage fighting out of the red corner.
Alright, here we go. We are live. Here we are. We're here in lovely San Bernardino at Adrenaline Training Center.
Isaac Velasco. I got Joshua Viles with me.
How's it going? How's it going?
Ray. Everything's good, man. Everything's beautiful.
About ready to watch these youngsters get with it.
Yeah, you know, I love amateur fights. I love amateur fights. They're some of my favorite fights to go to. These kids are out here training their butts off, fighting for free. They're truly doing it for the love of the sport and just to get better. I love it.
Yes, exactly. We got some young bulldogs in there. Look at them, man. They're ready to go.
We got Jesus Sanchez.
And Jordan Mims.
Looks like it's his amateur debut today. He's got 136 pounds. He looks calm, looks ready to go. I'm excited.
Oh yeah.
I remember my first debut, my debut, first fight as an amateur. Man, that adrenaline rush, you can't beat that. You can't beat that, man.
Man, mine was so long ago, I don't even remember what it was, bro.
You were even before a time where there was amateurs, right?
Yeah, actually, when I turned professional, there was no amateurs. There was no camo existing just yet. Just like a lot of them before me.
Here you go. This kid is tall for this weight class. Wow.
Oh, yes, he is. And I believe this is Jordan Mims fighting out of 10th Planet Van Nuys. Oh, okay. So I guess we'll expect some of that Eddie Bravo rubber guard.
And you can definitely expect him to use that rubber guard with those long legs that he has. He's definitely going to look for a submission here.
Oh, yeah. Very, very long and lanky. Oh, we got the legend himself as referee, Chris the Cripper. The UFC vet, just an overall vet right there.
Wow, that's amazing. That's good to see. That's good to, you really like to see that kind of thing. Frank Trigg is a great example of a ref who's transitioned over from being a fighter to being a ref, and he does a great job at it.
Exactly. I think that would help out a lot of refs if they have a little bit of a background when it comes to fighting and being in a combat situation as far as fighting.
Definitely, there's nothing like having someone who has experience and really is knowledgeable about the sport. You know, they let guys go a little bit longer. They've been in those positions before.
Yes, exactly. All right. He's almost about to make his entrance here.
This house is packed.
Yes, it is. I can smell those tacos too.
Wow, this height discrepancy is enormous.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, little dab to show love right before the fight. That's good.
Jordan Mims. He's got some experience in there.
And then we got Jesus Sanchez fighting out of Aguirre's Fighting Systems, making his debut. The first fight of the night. Usually this sets out the tempo of the show right here.
Here we go. This kid looks ready.
Oh yeah.
In his debut.
His family and friends are out here showing the love.
Definitely out here with support. And I'm interested to see what kind of strategy Jesus takes against such a seasoned amateur here.
Yes. And somebody with obviously a height disadvantage. Let's see if Jordan Mims is able to use his length and keep him on the outside. Or when he hits the mat, let's see if he uses that 10 planet style.
All right, let's see if he looks for the takedown here. Let's see if he uses his reach. He's got a couple ways to go here.
Yep, let's check it out.
Jesus looks ready to go. He's pumped. Jordan Mims, calm demeanor.
Oh, yes.
He's been here before.
Oh, yes.
Here we go.
Uh-oh. A good front kick, though.
This kid's using his range. He's being smart.
Oh, yes. They're swinging. You can tell Jesus is he's gonna want to ball over.
He looks scrappy. He's in there.
Yes.
He's in there to win. There he is.
Nice takedown.
Wow.
Watch him up.
I want to see this 10th pound of jiu-jitsu come into play.
Yes. He's already fishing for that arm. There it is.
Perfectly. Wow.
Wow, beautiful. Textbook right there. Beautiful.
He needs to stack here. He needs to stack. He's trying to step over the leg.
He needs to break that triangle. He needs to break.
Put down the head.
He's done. Up.
That's it.
Triangle wins it. The cripple calls it off.
He called it. The kid was in there deep. I don't think he was going to get out of there either.
Yes. They said he went out. You got to go with the best decision. Obviously, the crowd's not going to like it.
They're not going to like it, but, you know, it's a tough call. These guys are amateurs. It's this kid's first fight. Some people say you should let them go out. I'm not sure.
Yeah. It was hard to tell from here.
Definitely a hard angle for us to get a good look at it. But it is what it is. Jordan Mins with the win via triangle. Very good. That was a very good setup and everything. And, you know, I'm sure Jesus, you know, it's his amateur debut. He's going to be back in here in a couple weeks. I would guarantee that. I mean, he looked good, man. Very aggressive. When he wanted to get the fight to the ground, he closed in there and he took him down.
And this is what the amateurs is all about. You live to learn.
You live and you learn, you know. This kid maybe wasn't the best guy to try and take down. He set up a triangle really quickly and, you know, he closed the fight.
Yes, he did.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the Warrior.
Alright, so while we get ready for this next fight here, we got David Rivera coming up from X-Fit and Albert Takado from House of Venoms.
Alright. They both, looks like, on paper, it looks like they're both making a debut today.
Yeah, wow, here we go. Debut for both these guys. I wonder how this is going to be. 160 pounds. So let's take a minute to talk about you, Josh. How's everything going with you? How's the ACB thing working out for you?
ACB is lovely, man. They treat me very good out there. You know, what can I say? They pay me to travel and fight. Can't be mad at that.
That's a beautiful thing, man. That's a beautiful thing. Especially coming from an organization that you fought for so long for King of the Cage, now you get to see the world a little bit.
Yeah, definitely, man. It's definitely an eye-opener on how much more there is out there than here in the States.
Yeah, man, you know, ACB is one of those companies that's up and coming, and, you know, they have the money to back up what they are trying to do.
Yes, they do. And, yeah, man, it's a very good organization. I enjoyed everyone there so far. It's so good, man. I have no complaints here for myself, you know. Everything that they've told me has come to fruition, so we cool.
Awesome, man.
And yourself? How's everything?
Everything's good. It's looking like I'll be getting back into the cage November 4th for CXF.
Okay.
Always a good show out there.
Good old George's fight.
I'm excited, yeah, man. He always puts on a great night of fights, and it's going to be good. Yeah, so I'm fighting Brian Del Rosario, you know, good kickboxer.
Okay.
Had his pro debut a few months ago. I'm excited. It's going to be definitely a chance to show my skills and put on a great fight, man. Brian always comes to fight, and that's what I want, you know, somebody who's going to stand up there with me and, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you'll definitely get that out of Brian Del Rosario.
Absolutely, man.
You'll definitely get that. He's a very good striker out of, I believe it's Saxon, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Saxon's new type.
That's a great camp they got up there, man. So, yeah, I'm just excited for the fight and the opportunity to fight for George again. It's a great show there, and, yeah, it's going to be good. I'm fighting alongside Vince Cuchero.
Yes, I actually have a teammate that's actually going to be on that card also.
Oh, awesome.
Chris Sykes.
Nice.
Yes, he's, I forget on the opponent he's fighting, but yeah, he'll be on the same card as you also, so it looks like me and you will be in the same place.
There you go. And you know, the CXF Fight League as well, to be a regional show, they've had some of the craziest fights this year, man.
Oh yes. I heard that Jalen Turner and
Richard Leroy, man.
Man, I heard that was a war.
That was one of the best fights I've ever seen live. You know, I've been lucky enough to be part of this sport for 8 years now, and I've been to a lot of fights. Man, was that exciting. That is up there.
I heard that was nothing but fireworks, bro.
It was nuts. They stood in there. They both took shots, both took bombs, both got rocked, and just put on an amazing show.
Yeah, and I've been in there with both those guys, with Richard and Jalen. I both trained with both of them and sparred with both of them, and yeah, man, they're both deadly, man.
Yeah, man.
They're both very, very deadly.
And you know, Jalen took that L, but he looked phenomenal before the finish. And sport, man.
Jalen has so much raw talent, man. It's amazing. Just like Richard, man. That guy's a brewer, bro. He's a brewer. He's strong.
A veteran and gritty, and just, you know, you can never count him out of a fight.
Yeah, with over there with everyone at Sigurtong past LA, I believe it is.
Absolutely.
With CryoRehab. Shout out to CryoRehab and everyone at Sigurtong.
There we go, another debut. We got David Rivera out of XFit.
Oh, okay. I recognize the face in his corner. I believe his name is Joe Lara. Used to be a Muay Thai champ years ago when he used to fight for WCK.
And that guy still looks in shape, man.
Yes, he does. There we go.
It's so interesting to see the demeanor of these kids when they're making their debuts. Some can't wait to get in there. They're hyped up. Others just stoic like this kid. This kid looks like he just got out of bed.
Yes. And some are very calm, cool, and collected. Some are just hyped up and waiting to get in there.
So a little bit more about when you started. So did you just do some smokers and then go pro, or did you just go straight into the pros?
I didn't. Yeah, they used to call them smokers. I guess those were our amateurs.
Yeah.
You know, I did a couple of those. And then, I just got a call one day. Actually, it was a 2-hour notice. My professional debut was a 2-hour notice. Challenge on a 2-hour notice. And I ended up winning by TKO in the second round.
Talk about just getting out of bed.
Literally.
All right, here we go. We got Albert Tacadeo. Did I say that right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Sorry, Albert. I'm not gonna bomb your last name, bro.
Sorry, man.
Give us a pass, man. Give us a pass.
We got Adam Woods in the building, always covering the best fights in SoCal. All right, here we go. First fight started off really quickly. These two kids are amateurs. I'm sure that they're going to get after it as well.
Yep. David looks real calm, real relaxed. Albert's right here. On his toes, hopping around.
Hopping around, a little bit more energy. He's excited right here. He's excited. He's trying to shake those nerves out. It's a crazy feeling your first fight, man.
Yeah. And yourself, how would you do you remember your first time stepping into the cage?
Yeah, man. It was over at Fight Academy for Savant Young's proving grounds back in the day. I think it was 2010, and I was a kid, man. 19 years old. Just testosterone and adrenaline going through. It was awesome, man.
That's usually how it is, man.
Yeah, I think the stoic demeanor doesn't fall under my category. You usually, before a fight, you usually look pretty calm. I've noticed that, especially your last fight, even though it was overseas, you looked real calm, man.
Yeah, I guess you could just say it's, I guess like a lot of different people, they get tunnel vision. But enough with me. We're round one. Wait for the ref to give us that ding ding.
Both guys feel each other out.
Oh, nice kick by David.
They're going straight after him. That cross hit him.
It looked like that little left hand landed, hurt him a little bit. Nice ground and pound.
David closing in for the finish here.
Oh man, looking real strong. Wow, elbow with the reversal. Beautiful takedown. David's trying to break his posture, not get punched on the ground. That's not a fun feeling.
David's doing a good job of setting up a triangle. Oh, another triangle finisher. Second fight.
Oh, here we go. There we go. Nice. Worked out of it. Worked out of it. Nice.
Scramble to get out of this mount here. Not in a good
nice
position.
Down and pound.
David raining down punches.
The ref is looking at him. The ref looks like he's going to stop it. Oh, he's controlling him. Nice.
Albert needs to move here. He can't just sit. Go.
No, slid out the back door. Slid right out the back door and he stopped.
David is not letting him breathe here.
No, he is not.
Constantly.
He was making him pay.
Peppering him, landing big shots when he can.
Oh, with the triangle. Here it is. Oh, it's locked in.
That was slick. That was smooth. Here we go.
Oh, with the slam. No, is he going to finish it?
Peppering him. He could take the arm here as well. Let's see it. This looks like it's
tapped. Oh, triangle. And another triangle finish.
Wow, what a fight.
What a fight.
David Rivera just keeping ahead of the scrambles. Always maintaining position and peppering.
In every position, he was making him pay.
Props to Albert Manford.
There was no quit in him.
Yeah, he was deep in the triangle for a long time. Definitely fought to get out of it.
Yes. That was very, very, very good by David. David Rivera with the triangle choke finish.
Triangle might be the submission of the night tonight then, huh?
I guess so.
How many of these we get?
So far, first two fights, both triangles.
So David looking very good on the ground. His stand-up looked good. He rocked Albert with that right cross. And then went in for the finish. He looked good everywhere.
Yes, he did. He made him pay from every position, whether it was on the feet or whether it was on the ground.
And again, these guys, amateur debut for both, but they got after it right away. No filling out process, right out the gate, exchanging, throwing kicks, and Albert got caught on one of those.
Yes.
That right cross from David, dropped him, and from then David closed in, wasn't scared of the ground and pound.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner this evening, due to triangle choke tap out at 1 minute and 31 seconds into round number one, fighting out of the red corner, David.
Somebody's O had to go.
Yes, somebody's O had to go. And that usually sucks.
Yeah,
it's not a good feeling.
It's not a good feeling, but again, as an amateur, as them having their amateur debuts, they'll bounce back. Always. Some of these kids, like I said, they probably get in here in another three or 4 weeks, barring any injuries.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with David Rivera.
And Albert looks like he's in good spirits walking out the cage.
Yes.
How do you feel about your victory tonight?
Of course, not feeling too happy that he lost, but
David's got a little blood dripping down his nose. David, tell me about how that happened, brother.
Scrappy fight so far. Both of them were barn burners, quick, and these kids are getting in here, getting after it, and going for the finish.
Yes. And it was a quick finish, too. He lost the triangle at first in the first attempt, and he stayed with it, though.
Next up, who we got here? We got Richard Juarez out of Team Camacho at 185 pounds. And Roderick.
Yeah, Roderick. I'm sorry, Roderick. I'm not. I've known you for a while, bro, but your last name is not something I'm gonna attempt to bomb.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about him, since you said that you know him.
Yes, actually, Roderick. I knew Roderick. I want to say we went to middle school together, I believe.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I've never trained with him personally, but I just know him from together in Montclair.
Okay. Wow. Wow. Small world, huh?
Yeah. You know, this MMA world is small, man.
You definitely always. Yeah, you always see everyone everywhere.
But I also believe this one is not, I don't believe this one is an actual fight. I believe this one is a grappling match.
Yes, I believe you are correct. And Richard, I actually do know Richard as well. He's from UFC Rosemead. Really, really good friend of the late, great Joe Camacho. And now it makes sense why he's fighting out of Team Camacho there. Awesome.
Oh, exactly.
He's got Brandon Bender in his corner. Jiu-Jitsu ace. That kid's legit, man. So here we go. We've got some jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu grappling match. Now, I'm not too sure of how the rules are. Maybe you can clarify it a little bit. Do you know how they're doing this?
I would think, I have no idea, to be totally honest.
It does say 3 twos.
San Bernardino, if you like what you're seeing so far, let me hear you make some noise.
I guess we'll find out when the commentary announces it.
First, we're going to call out the first grappler fighting in the red corner, Richard.
Here's Richard. I've trained with Richard. He's got great jiu-jitsu. Look for him to stay on top. He's a bull on top. And, you know, anybody that ever came across Joe Camacho and you trained with him, you definitely learned a lot just from a little bit of time with him. And this kid was in the gym with him 24/7. Anytime I saw him in the boat, you can expect him to have really good jiu-jitsu right here.
All right.
Here we go.
There we go. We found out how to pronounce his last name. All right.
So Roderick stepping in on short notice, giving Richard some kind of a fight. That's good. That's good. You know, it sucks to train so hard for so long and then have it drop out last minute. I'm glad that Roderick stepped in here, and it's still going to put on a show for the crowd.
Yes, yes. Well, that is, as a fighter, that is a sucky feeling. Something you work really hard for, and then, you know, things don't go the right way for the other side, and they get injured, and the fight gets through. That would.
In the 185-pound division, introducing first, grappling at a red corner, standing at 5 feet 8 inches to win, at 100.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. This is my first time ever commentating a jiu-jitsu match. All right.
This is, yeah, same goes for me. So we'll see. I think the biggest issue here might be the view that we get for some positions, but let's see how it goes.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. Jiu-jitsu match inside of a cage. So it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I've only seen this happen once before during one of my amateur events. Yeah, same kind of situation. The guy dropped out last minute. I think even at weigh-ins, and they just ended up getting somebody to replace him for a jiu-jitsu match. All right, here we go. All right, they're gonna start on their feet, so definitely we're gonna see who has good wrestling. Maybe somebody will pull guard. Who knows? Let's see.
Let's see how it goes.
Here we go. All right, let's see it. Are they just gonna get right into it? Start clinching up. What's gonna happen here? Here we go. They're hand fighting. Diving under for the knee bar.
How do you say that? There's an Imanari ring, right?
Yeah, we just saw one of those at CXF a few minutes ago, right?
Yeah. Wow.
Here we go, and Roderick's setting up.
Oh, go! Oh my lord!
Here we go.
Roderick is keeping fighting.
And they're keeping active here. Wow.
Yes, that's very good.
Richard establishing half guard. Passing into side control, good head pressure.
With somebody like this, it looks like the pressure, you just can't be flat on your back.
No, like I said, this guy's a bull. He's going to come forward, push, press, and look to just smush you.
Looks like Roger got very, very flexible legs.
He's going from mission control from a side control. You don't even see that. You rarely see that. That's
well, especially with flexible legs.
Out the back door, north-south here. Richard, like I said, on top, just maintaining position, pressure, looking to pass him out, and I think he'll be setting it up here.
Yes. Maybe a north-south choke. He's starting to work his hands into position. Oh, gave it up.
Looks like he wants to threaten just to get this kid to move a little bit.
Yes.
Roderick just stuck on the bottom here.
Yes, that pressure, man, is unbelievable. Oh, almost got it. Almost got the half guard back.
Richard with a solid side control here.
Yes.
Down, hips down, hand around the face, shoulder pressure.
Yes.
Not letting Roderick breathe whatsoever.
Yeah. Looking at that pressure, I'm having a hard time breathing.
So I think we're still going to have 3 2-minute rounds here.
Yeah, I believe so. Maybe
I wonder if this is going to get scored the same way then, huh?
Maybe a little point system, I guess, right?
I wouldn't know. Maybe there could be no winner if there's no submission.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, if it's 3-2s, if that was the case. Roderick looks ready. He's like, doesn't want to stop.
Yeah, you know, jiu-jitsu is a lot different than definitely an MMA fight where the recovery time is probably cut in half, you know? I'm not worried about striking. That's my biggest concern in a cage during an MMA fight is just, I hate that feeling when your arms are just so heavy, so tired.
Yes.
I think I have nightmares of just not being able to lift my hand to the fight. You know, that's probably the worst feeling you can have.
Yes, being exhausted inside the cage is not somewhere you want to be.
That's why you got to push. That's why you got to push them.
That is for sure. Especially when you get into like championship rounds, 4 to 5 rounds, man. It is not the ideal place you would like to be.
Yeah, and you've been there, man, so you can attest firsthand. All right, let's see it. Here we go.
Touching hands.
Roderick dove under.
Is he going to do it again?
All right, let's see what he does here. Both playing very casually.
Roderick looking a little funky look.
All right, here we go. Oh, and very, very easy takedown there. He was just looking for a leg. Look at that.
Yeah,
He didn't care too much about the takedown there.
no, he was fishing. He was in there fishing. He really wanted to play footsies today.
He needs to spin out. Definitely needs to also pull on that elbow, get that leg free.
Yes. Or if he can get his knee cleared from between his legs. Up, as we speak.
Nice.
There he goes. Roger gave up on it and went in for a pass.
And last round, once Richard got here, it was over.
Yes, he just controlled Roger from top the whole time with his pressure. He looks like a big, strong dude from here, so I can just imagine being under him is not...
Must feel like a brick house.
Yes.
It's been a while since I trained with him, probably 2 or 3 years, but that's the biggest thing I remember about him is just the pressure. He was a bull on top, bulldog on top, just constantly coming forward.
Yes. Roger just can't be here flat on his back. Oh, past him now. Beautiful step over.
Now let's see if Roger can scramble and get his half guard back here.
He just keeps fishing for a leg.
Yep,
And he rolls. Beautiful.
Transition into half guard for him. Roderick on top.
That was beautiful timing on that reversal.
Yeah, you know, some of those moves, you can't really even teach those. Those are all just on feeling and
timing. Yes, exactly. And sometimes people just got that brutal strength where they're just going to muscle themselves out of it. It's so frustrating.
All right, that's 2 rounds in the books. Both very similar rounds. Roderick going for a leg, looking for that heel hook knee bar.
Yes.
First round, Richard completely avoided it. This round, he was a little bit more in trouble. But still managed to get out of it. And again, once he got to that half guard or side control, it was pretty much over to the last 20 seconds where Roderick managed to get back on top.
Yes. And that was a beautiful reversal by Roderick.
A little tired here.
Oh, yes.
Wearing it a little bit more than Roderick for sure.
Yes.
And maybe that reversal at the end was a little bit of a sign of that, of him getting tired.
Yeah,
Didn't have much pressure.
It could be.
Roderick looks real fresh here.
Yeah. He's ready to go.
And especially with him fishing for those knee bars and heel hooks. If you're tired, man, that 1 second reaction. If it gets a little bit slower, you can end up with a busted knee.
Yes. Roderick in there being a little funky.
Here we go. Both guys fighting for position here. No one committing to anything yet. Throwing some feints. And this time, Roderick not letting the takedown happen as easy.
Yes.
Last round, it looked like he just gave it to him.
Yes, because he looked like he was falling for a leg.
So a little bit different approach here for Roderick. But these guys definitely need to get after it. With only 2 minutes here in the jiu-jitsu round, they should be getting after it already.
Yes. Roderick just looking like he's letting him take his leg every time.
Yeah, I'm not.
It looks like he's gonna.
All right, and we got Roderick in his guard.
I thought another triangle. Oh my lord. Could we have 3 in a row?
And here's Richard back on top, and I think this is going to be the story of the rest of the fight here.
Yes, because his control from top and his pressure is just unreal. Oh, look, he's setting up a head and arm choke.
Luckily, the cage is there, protecting Roderick a little bit.
Exactly.
Looking for that head and arm still, fishing.
Nice. Got himself out of it. Good escape.
Let's see if he can get that half guard back. Roderick just stuck here in the side control.
Yeah. For me, myself, when I'm stuck in like this, I like to use that close leg to step over
Definitely.
to open up that door, to open up that hip, and then fish my feet in there.
Definitely, you know, it's such a weird thing to have somebody like that on top of you, where they're just, you know, Richard, the pressure that he had on him was constant, and he really wasn't giving him too much of an opening anywhere. But definitely, you need to scramble, start pushing on the hips, shrimp out, just create some kind of a space, man, because he wasn't gonna let him off there, though.
Oh no, oh no.
So here we go, interesting. I wonder if they're going to score this the same or if there's going to be a winner. Let's see it.
Yeah, I believe there's going to be a winner. The Clipper is making his rounds to all the judges.
It's going to be interesting to see how they scored this. From a pure jiu-jitsu standpoint, as far as points go, Richard definitely took that.
I would have to agree with you, but I don't know how to score jiu-jitsu, so
I'm not too sure how they're going to do this.
I'm going to score a 10-9 for Richard.
All the way across.
That's how I'm going to score it. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm used to.
Taking longer than I thought with this. Here we go. Let's see who wins it. Once again, just to mention, props to Roderick for stepping in on short notice and giving Richard some kind of a matchup.
Yes. He was funky in there. But Richard has that pressure from top where he was just not allowing Roderick to get anything, pretty much.
Let's hear the scores here.
Yep, there you go. So I scored it right. See, we were doing 10-9s.
Sounds like a unanimous decision here. There you go. It's a win for Richard. That top pressure got him the victory. And like I said, he's a bulldog on top, man. I'm excited to see him fight in an MMA fight soon. Hopefully he stays training and gets a fight here soon.
Yeah, that was good.
There you go. Let's give props to Roderick once again, stepping in a short notice, always staying ready to fight. I'm excited to see both these guys in the ring for an MMA fight.
And yeah, I would definitely like to see Roderick in an MMA fight.
And maybe this leads to something like that, you know? Maybe they can set it up now.
Yeah. Because it'll be a little different when you start adding punches and kicks in there.
Definitely punches and kicks with Roderick's range, lengthy body. It would be definitely a different game plan for both.
Yes. That's for sure. That changes up the game plan just a little bit when you're getting punched in the face.
So back to the ACB thing, man. So ACB just had a card today as well.
Was that the Russia card?
Yeah, Russia out of Moscow. And we've got a new interim lightweight champ.
Oh,
The
that should have been me.
is waiting for people apparently.
Well, as me as a fighter, I'm not a fan of the whole interim. You know, I don't. It's basically a glorified silver medal, my opinion. But to each their own. But
definitely up for argument because you really never know what the situation is when they call for a interim belt. Sometimes it's injury, sometimes it's for no reason. I'm not too sure how that works.
yeah, I'm just me myself, not a fan of the interim. So, I mean, the real champion is. I don't know how to really say his name that good, so I'm not gonna bond his name.
Yes.
Alright, so we're gonna have a quick intermission, everybody.
Stay tuned.
You can do better than that, San Bernardino. Let me hear you make some noise.
And we're back from intermission.
Here we go. First up, we got Angel Romero, debut out of UFC Rosemead.
Yes.
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the cage. Fighting out of the right corner.
And it looks like we both got debuts again. Hey, Romo.
You got a Cowboy fan in the building.
Hey. Oh, coming out with the Spanish music. Yes, I'm loving it. All right.
This kid also from UFC Rosemead with Brandon Benner in his corner. Expect this guy to have a good ground game as well.
There we go. And like I said before, they're both debuts. He's getting greased up. He's making his way in.
A lot of these kids are very, very calm. I'm very surprised today.
Yeah.
These debuts being so calm.
All right, Romo.
And we got Edgar Torres out of Rounders MMA here coming out.
All right, here we go. And like I said before, they're both debuts. And, I'm pretty surprised how calm they're looking, like you mentioned before, man. These guys look very, very calm, man.
Coming out to the Ultimate Warriors theme song.
Oh,
Yes.
oh,
It's awesome.
I'm looking for the pump, bro.
He's definitely going to get in here and run around the cage.
Oh, yes.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it.
Oh, yes.
Getting the energy up in here for sure.
Ultimate Warrior had the awesome entrance, man.
One of the best of all time.
Yeah, man. He was definitely a hype man you would want.
Here we go. In the Muay Thai shorts. Let's see if he wants to keep it standing.
All right.
And as promised, getting around the cage pretty quickly here.
Yep. Romo is not with his eyes off of him. Romo's in his 3-point stance.
Here we go. These guys are gonna get into it real quick here.
Oh yeah.
Romo definitely looks concentrated right here. He's ready.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. Let's see if this is a grappler versus striker match with a good team behind him, Romo. And let's see if these Muay Thai shorts prove that this guy's a good kickboxer. Huh?
Yeah, man. Sometimes they try to fool you by wearing Muay Thai shirts. Sometimes they're little tricksters.
This is true.
You know, like the UFC fighter back in the, not back in the day, but before, Cejudo, he always used to come out in Muay Thai shorts, but he's
one of the best wrestlers in the game for sure.
Yeah.
Right. Wow, we got some support out here for Rounders MMA.
There we go.
Edgar Torres has fans in the building.
Yes. I think he got some more with that Ultimate Warrior song coming in, bro.
Definitely put me up.
Here we go. Ding, ding.
Touch of the gloves. And we're going to get into this.
Oh, yeah.
Good feints here from Torres.
Yes, nice feints from both. Oh, beautiful right hand. Shoots in for the takedown.
And right away, his speed is evident.
And I think that right hand might Romo with the little funkiness out there. And another one. With the feints. Nice right hand by Romo.
A couple cartwheel kicks here. And Romo definitely showing that he's in the striking as well.
Oh, yeah. And good job. He's controlling the center of that cage. Oh, beautiful switch kick. Oh.
Edgar Torres here maintaining distance, using his feints well. Jab, big overhand.
Oh, yes. He hit him earlier with a right hand and do it again. Oh, beautiful push kick. Good job, Edgar. Nice. Later. Oh.
Edgar with the level changes.
Yes.
Showing him different looks, not just coming straight at him, throwing feints, going to the body, faking to the body, going to the head.
Yes. Romo's just waiting for a bomb to throw, man.
Yeah, he needs to be a little bit more active here. Get his back off of this cage.
Yep. Oh, beautiful head kick by Edgar. Nice push kick. Those push kicks are doing wonders for him.
Edgar's usually using that push kick beautifully.
Romo.
Fishing for the guillotine. It's the side control.
Nice.
And we're going to see our second round here in the MMA fight.
Yep. Yeah, you're right. That is very true. Our second round of the night. This has been pretty good back and forth.
Edgar showing the hand speed, keeping his distance. Good, solid kickboxing from this kid here, Edgar Torres.
Oh, yes, Edgar Torres with the ball quatch in his corner.
You know he's getting some great training in over there, rounders.
Oh, yes.
Kickboxing here. And for Romo, what do you think he needs to start doing here?
Just keep his distance like he's doing. Don't let Romo close the distance like he's trying to do and take him down. Torres is doing very good with keeping the distance and keeping the center of the cage. Something I really like.
Definitely, and he's doing it in a way where he's being patient as well. You know, he's not getting in there getting crazy, throwing crazy combinations. He's being crisp and calculated.
Yes.
Jab, cross, feint to the body, go upstairs. Good push kicks.
Yes. And Romo just wants to get in there and close that distance. He has to. He can't stay up against the cage. Torres' kickboxing is too good for that. He's going to pick him apart if he stays up against the cage. He needs to get off that cage, close that distance. Just like that.
Romo coming in quick with the overhand right, trying to close distance.
Torres with the beautiful push kicks, man. Beautiful push kicks. Another one, man. Look at him. He has landed every single one of those push kicks he has thrown.
Romo wants to stand and bang right here.
Yeah, Romo gave him the hands and told him bring it on. Oh, beautiful switch kick, head kick. Oh, beautiful right hand.
Edgar Torres obliging with the stand-up here.
Yes.
They're really starting to open up here.
Calm and calculated, man. Calm and calculated. Beautiful takedown. Nice step under. Oh.
Straight into the side control.
Oh, Romo.
Romo's getting his half guard back here.
So what do you say Romo needs to do from here, Isaac?
Right here, Romo needs to fish for that underhook on the right side and try and work his way back up, man. Or he wants to, if he wants to sweep, he can left leg and sweep, get out the back door.
Yes. He needs to control his posture, not let him rain up. Not let him rain punches down like that's going on right now. Mouthpiece out of the mouth.
Mouthpiece out. Torres being uber aggressive here with his ground and pound.
Yes, beautiful low kick from top, man. This is been a pretty good little fight going on right here.
A little bit of a reset here to wash the mouthpiece. I wonder if they're going to bring him back down to the ground. And no, they're standing him back up.
All right, I like this ref.
There we go. Torres doesn't seem to mind it too much.
Nice check. Oh, beautiful push kick, man. This guy is beautiful with his push kicks.
Just crisp.
Look at those push kicks. I'm telling you, man, those real push kicks is keeping him on that cage, bro.
Oh, good check hook there from Romo.
Yes, it's a good scrap going on. Look at this. Yeah, another push kick landed. Another push kick landed, man.
These kids in their debut are giving this crowd a fight.
They sure are.
Edgar Torres, the kickboxing is just on another level for him. Romo just doesn't have an answer and can't close the distance. He needs to really, really fight for this third round, and he may need to get the finisher.
Yes. I mean, like I said, man, if he keeps up with that rear push kick, I think one of those is going to land effective on that body.
I'm sure it's taking a toll. Like you said, they've all landed. Everyone. He's 100% for that right now.
They're both giving instructions from the corners.
And I'm sure instructions for Edgar here are just more of the same. Keep his distance, play it smart. Don't get caught by any of these big bombs.
Yep.
But he did very well there.
Yeah, he had a beautiful takedown in that round also.
Right when Romo started getting wild and closing the distance, he ducked under and took him down. Let's see where this third round goes here.
They're ready to go. Touch the gloves. It's been a great fight.
Good show of respect here.
Let's get back to controlling the center again.
Something we haven't seen from him too much. Let's see if he maintains it.
There we go. Romo for a second with control.
Ooh, good right cross from Edgar.
Beautiful body kicks. Oh, Romo's in there just slinging the bombs. Oh,
Romo making this a brawl in the third round here.
yes, he is. He's going for broke in there.
Edgar bleeding a little.
Yes, yeah, a little blood coming from the nose from Edgar.
Back to those push kicks. Now he's back in the center. This is where he wants to be.
Yes. Oh, beautiful head kick.
Wow.
Man.
If those hands weren't up that high, that may have been.
Yep.
Check right hook from Angel here. Momentarily stuns Edgar.
Yes. The low kicks are open all day for Edgar also, man. We can tell a couple he's landed has really hurt Angel.
You got to give it to Angel here, putting up a fight in the third round, really going for the finish.
Oh yeah, he's in there with no regard for his opponent's chin. And neither is Edgar.
Another head kick there.
Oh yeah. Oh, the low kick hurt him. But Romo does not care. Oh, hurt him, but he's throwing them punches.
Romo. Third round.
Throwing a beautiful right hand from the southpaw stance.
There's a lot of blood coming out of that nose for Edgar. Last 10 seconds, let's see. Let's see it. They're both in the middle of the center.
Yes.
Octagon here.
Beautiful. Oh, man.
These two kids.
Beautiful fights, man.
Great fight here.
I definitely so far had a good fight of the night. That is
definitely fight of the night. Edgar Torres showed great kickboxing, and in the third round, Romo made it a fight.
Yes.
Wow.
Let's just say all technique went out the window on that one.
But on both sides, they both opened up, and they were landing it. Wow. Edgar's worse for the wear here, but Romo, man. Romo can take a hit too.
Oh yes, man. And he has some heat in those hands. There was a couple red hands that he landed on Edgar that looked to wake him up a little bit.
You know, it looks like Angel came in about 8 pounds overweight here. Maybe if he drops down, fights out of true 135, maybe. You know, if he gets into really good shape, he might even be able to get down to 125 eventually, and maybe the range won't be as much of a problem for him.
Yeah, give it up to Edgar. He was definitely the lighter and smaller man, and did not show it at all.
No, uses range beautifully. That push kick, wow, story of the fight, yeah.
Beautiful rear push kick, beautiful.
It's really great to see that kind of a technique used so efficiently in his amateur debut. Wow.
Yeah. in all MMA, push kick is literally unutilized. You know, there's very rarely that you see people starting to use push kicks, and you can see how effective they are.
And he used it well. He used it to maintain distance, keep the center, and keep his opponent against the cage.
Yeah, you mentioned center. He controlled the center the whole fight. The only time he wasn't in the center was when Romo came unloading on him.
Definitely unleashed the boom on that one.
Yes. Beautiful. They hit each other. They went back and forth. Let's just say there's no quit in both of those guys.
It's great to see a show respect after such a great fight.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. Way to have a debut. That is a debut and a half right there.
If you gotta take an L, that's the way to do it, man.
Yeah.
Paulson scores about 30 to 27, and George Silva scores about 30 to 27. All for your winner.
Looks like a unanimous decision here.
Out of the blue.
And here's Torres with the win.
Torres with the win. I mean, he was a kickboxer, but he had beautiful takedowns and ground control.
Definitely, he got a takedown in 2 out of the 3 rounds. He showed, but his kickboxing story of the fight, wow.
But let's not take away from Angel Romo. That guy, he was definitely in there to fight.
Angel Romo, he'll be back. He really looks like he enjoyed himself out there, and he definitely loves a good scrap like that. So
Yeah.
he'll be back. He'll be back.
Yeah, he definitely got the stamp of approval. Both of these guys.
And he looks to be in great spirits as well, you know, not down on himself at all.
Yeah.
Like you said, it was a great fight.
Awesome sportsmanship by both of them. Look at them. There's some
Both
Cheddar's
showed
hands.
incredible heart. You know, it's not easy to have your first fight and get busted up like that either for Edgar.
Yep.
Angel had a great performance as well.
Yeah.
Has a few things to fix, but you can't teach that kind of
You can't teach heart.
The heart, yes.
Cannot teach heart. That is one thing you cannot teach.
He's going to be just fine.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. It's a fight. I want to thank Ronald MMA for coming out.
Oh.
Ronald March, the best coach ever. Thank you for finding this opportunity. I really appreciate it.
And he gave all his fans that came out here a great show.
Oh yeah, they look like rounders packed the house.
We've got another guy here out of Aguirre Fighting Systems.
I believe. Yes, it is.
San Bernardino, let me hear you make some noise.
Oh, we also have a girl fight in the lineup today.
And at the amateur division, I love to see that. I love to see that. They always bring it. Always bring it.
Oh, girl fights, man. Yeah, they definitely bring it. Girl fights are usually always a war.
Oh, whenever I submit it, no matter where I'm at.
Yes.
If I'm at an event and there's a girl fight, I make sure not to miss it because they go out there, they give it 110%, and they can bang.
Yes. Check. Alrighty, here we go. I'm gonna give you the opportunity to say these names. You know, I'm not gonna be in trouble for bombing these guys' names.
We're just gonna go with Tristan out of the red corner, Gary Fighting Systems, and Moses out of Rounders MMA. We got another Rounders MMA guy. So let's see if this kickboxing school continues to shine here.
Yes. Actually, I'm very excited to see this fight. Another guy at a rounders, so I'm pretty sure we're going to see some calculated precision in that one.
You know, there's something to be said about people that you train with. You usually pick up tendencies from them, and so a lot of the times, tendencies like that push kick that's taught in a school, they carry over to multiple fighters. It's not just a one-person thing. So I'm excited to see some more of that good stand-up.
Yeah. That's very true. And it looks like we got another debuts. Another set of debuts.
Another set of debuts. Here you go. These kids are putting on shows today.
Yes.
Shows. It's great to see the sport growing and seeing so many new faces at every event. It's insane to think where the sport was just 10 to 15 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, this is awesome. These amateur shows remind me of the old smokers back in the days, man. I mean, obviously smokers weren't legalized, but we had them anyways. And this is basically like a smoker.
Oh, here we go. George called us up.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is professional fighter Isaac Velasco. Isaac, I hope you're having a good time tonight, not only commentating but with the fights. What do you think so far, brother?
And so far, these guys are putting on shows for you guys. Please just give it up for all of them. They're putting the heart out, just pouring out there for you guys and putting in a good show. Awesome.
Thank you so much, Isaac. Why don't you let them know a little bit about your credentials? What do we know about Isaac Velasco?
Well, I've been training for 8 years, like number 7. I got my next fight on number 4 at the CNEXS. So come out and explore it to Studio City.
Ladies and gentlemen, Isaac Velasco. Next we have our other professional fighter and commentator, Joshua Alvarez. Let's give it up for him, ladies and gentlemen. Josh, how do you think about tonight so far, brother?
This fight's been pretty good, and my last fight was cool. I was really fighting the last one.
Tell me a little bit about your career, let people know about your resume a little bit.
Well, obviously I'm a fighter. I'm a fighter over going on my 40th and main fight. Right now I'm signing with ACB MMA. It's a Russian-based promotion. My next fight is probably be sometime in November in Dubai, so I got a free trip to Dubai.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our commentators, Joshua Alvarez and Isaac Velasco. And at this time, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to start the next bout of the evening. And I think it's going to be what our friends across the pond call a cracker. So I want you to put your hands together for these next warriors and help me welcome them to the cage. Fighting in the red corner, Tristan.
Check. Here's Tristan making his debut. We've got another guy out of Aguirre's Fighting Systems. And this kid is pumped, ready to go.
Oh, a little Lincoln Park with this guy.
Yeah, here we go, another debut. Tristan looks like he's pumped. A little bit more excitement than we've been seeing. This is kind of more what I like to see here.
Yeah. Well, let's send a little shout out. Rest in peace to Lincoln Park head single.
Chester Bennington, yes. It's a shame to think that somebody so great was going through so much pain. And just shout out to his family, my condolences.
But I'll say one thing, this song does get you hyped, though.
Always gets you hyped, man. This is definitely one of those classic hits.
Yeah, it was just like Ultimate Warrior sound, bro. When that hit the speakers, bro.
Here it is. This kid's got a crowd too.
That was like, I remember when Stone Cold, when he used to come out, man. The broken glass. When you hear about broken glass, bro, man.
You knew it was on and popping.
Yes.
Both these guys with great choice of music here.
Yeah. Oh, got some Cube playing. All right. Shout out to Ice Cube.
Both these guys look ready to go. Game faces on.
Oh, yeah.
Pumped. Their music, if their music says anything about them, this is going to be a war.
Oh, yeah. But you saying bow down. All right. We got Tristan getting his last minute instructions over there from his corner.
These guys are at 135 pounds. Looks like Tristan came in 0.4 over, which is, you get that 1 pound allowance. And Moses came in a little under, 33.2.
Wow.
Here we go.
All right.
This one looks like it's going to take off.
Oh, yeah. This one with the same. Rounded MMA with the tight shirts. All right.
And these amateur 135ers, man, they pick up so much from the greats that they've been seeing. A lot of them try and implement that Dominic Cruz, TJ Dillashaw kind of footwork and game plan in and out. Let's see what they choose here.
These smaller weights, man, are always like balls of energy, bro.
Cardio is king in this division, for sure.
I mean, they can share a little bit if they want to.
Well, your last fight, you went the distance and still look pretty good, man.
Yeah. Shout out to road work. No, not really. I hate running.
Here we go, Tristan.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Tristan's got a crowd in here.
Oh, the crowd's blowing off the roof in here.
It's always great to see this kind of a crowd for a debut. This guy is going to want to perform for his friends. He looks ready.
Oh, yeah. Looks like they had to tape his ears because maybe he had those gauge earrings inside his ears.
Definitely probably has a pretty big hole for you to have to tape it like that.
Yeah. That would definitely suck. Imagine that. Ouch.
Oh, even in movies when you see that kind of happen, it just makes you cringe.
Yeah, it happened to my son, bro. He had his earring ripped out of his ear.
That just sounds painful.
Yes, his ear was split in half, and it was... He took it like a champ. Shout out, Steven. Daddy loves you.
Tough little kid right there.
Yes.
All right, let's see how tough these guys are.
All
Debuts.
Right. They got tattoos, so they're really tough.
On that note, both very much so tatted.
Oh, yes.
Big pieces on that.
Yes.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go. Touch gloves. There we go.
And they are.
Oh, he's coming. Oh, left. The left.
Oh, wow.
Look at takedown. Tristan has some beautiful lefts. Like
Moses shooting in for the takedown after the flurry from Tristan.
Yes.
And he's in half guard here looking to pass.
Yes. Tristan trying to hold him, control him, from raining down shots.
Trying to get his guard back.
Beautiful, got his guard back. Now control him. Oh, man. Moses is not letting him breathe, man. He is not letting him breathe.
Tristan fighting for the underhook to get off the cage.
Oh, beautiful trip. Oh, beautiful trip. That was like an old schoolyard trip right there. All he was missing was the headlock.
Straight into the mount here. Ground and pound raining down here for Moses.
Yes. Tristan needs to get out of there. He needs to squirm out of there. He needs a buck. He needs to choose a side.
Buck and shrimp, 2-on-1, 2-on-1, and get out of there. His coach.
Yes. Oh, he's going to hit some good shots, man. The ref is looking at him. The Clippers right over him.
Moses is looking to finish here.
Yes.
Ground and pound.
Is he setting up the armbar, maybe? Oh.
Taking position here.
Oh.
No, he really just wants to punish.
Oh, yes. You're right. Wow.
Big right hands. Raining down. Oh.
Yes. Tristan is eating shots, man. He is fighting back there, man.
Wow, did Moses blow his arms out here?
Not while punching like that.
Tristan needs to create a scramble.
Yes. Tristan needs a buck and roll. Oh, 10 seconds. 10 seconds to survive the round. Wow, armor.
Oh, he got it.
Oh, there was seconds left. Wow, seconds left. Good call by the crippler.
Seconds left in the round, and Moses with the armbar from the mounted position.
Yes, good call from the crippler. Crippler keeping him from breaking his arm.
Yeah, this kid,
very, very smart.
Amateur debut, he doesn't need to break his arm.
Yes, you guys are in camo, there's no need to break arms in there. Good stop by the crippler.
Great stop, great fight from Moses, man. Night and day from the other Rounders MMA athlete.
Yes, this one, they went at it.
And this kid's ground game was legit. Maintained ground position. He had a great takedown, a great trip.
Yes, like we saw with the whole tie shorts. Just because he had tie shorts didn't mean he didn't have a little something in his toolbox.
Definitely saw an advantage on the ground, and he just maintained it there. He went to half guard immediately passed, went to mount. And these Rounders MMA guys, they are ready to fight, man. They are bringing it. They all look really well trained.
Yes.
I like it. Looks like they got a good team building over there.
Oh, yeah. I know Tristan's a little upset, but Clipper got a good call in there, stopping and preventing him from hyperextending his elbow.
Yeah, you know, the armbar was fully locked in, fully extended, and Tristan's toughness could have really accosted him right there.
Yes.
Wow, with 4 seconds left in the round.
Wow. And that's what we're talking about with having ex-fighters as referees, especially for these amateurs. It saved him a lot of hurt in his arm and his elbow.
Yeah, you know, it might have hurt his pride a little bit, but he's fine. He can start training tomorrow if he'd like.
Yeah. Unlike if he would have hyperextended his elbow, that could have been a while without training and getting better.
Definitely, this kid looks young. Like I said, it's his debut. He'll be back, and it's a learning experience for him, you know?
Yes. For both of these guys. Whether you win or you lose, you have to learn from every fight.
And so coming up, we've got another debut, looks like. Another guy out of Luxury Fight Systems. Let's see if he could bring a win home for their team. Daniel Martinez here out of the red corner. 127 pounds, looks like a catch weight at 128.
And a Robert Duran, all right.
So Daniel Martinez next up, fighting pretty experienced guys, amateur 2 and 3, Robert Duran. This kid's had some fights. He's welcoming the newcomer, Daniel, to the amateur ranks, and it should be interesting. He's testing himself against somebody who's pretty seasoned in the amateur ranks.
Yeah, that's one way of stepping up. Good job to both of these fighters, Tristan and Moses. Very good fight. Very good fight.
Tristan was uber aggressive at the beginning. I'd like to see him calm down a little bit more and try and let the fight come to him a little bit more. He looked like he was pretty good on the stand-up, and he just got a little bit over-aggressive.
Yeah, I would love to see Tristan work on his mount escapes. Definitely needs to work on that.
Definitely needs to work on just creating a scramble. make it a position to where he has a way to get out. You're not always going to get it on the first try, but once you start making it a scramble, different things open up.
Yes, yes.
But like I said, it's a learning experience for Tristan, and he'll be a better fighter.
Well, they're both debuts, so they got a lot to learn.
And it's a turnaround trip for the coaches at Aguirre's Fighting Systems. They got to come back out right away.
That was interesting. It was one of my kickboxing matches back in the day, man. It was interesting.
And it's what a contrast to what this kind of a debut would be for you, right?
Yeah, this is cool. This is fun. I gotta give it out. Shout out to Adrenaline MMA. They got a good facility here. This is a nice facility.
And here's Daniel Martinez, debut Aguirre Fighting Systems. This kid looks young. He looks young and hungry right here. Another enormous crowd for this debut. These kids are putting on shows for the people, man.
Eminem,
A personal favorite of mine. I have actually walked out to this song as well.
Yeah, this song is
A little Eminem and some Nate Dogg, man. You can't go wrong with it.
oh no, sounds like a good playlist.
And looks like these are the. Oh no, we got. This is the lightest men's fight on the card. 128. Let's see how fast these guys are. Speed kills in these lower divisions, so let's see it.
Yeah.
And please now help me introduce
Guys on the card.
his opponent fighting out of the blue corner.
Well, Hitman making his way.
So we have only one fight that's seen a second round, and this one here, let's see if it follows the pace.
Well, they have been all finishes other than the grappling match. The grappling match was, decision. But other than that, there was only one that made it all the way. And that was a great fight.
That was an amazing fight. That's not a lay and break kind of fight. They were going at it that whole time. So three finishes in the MMA fights. One went the distance, but was very entertaining.
Shout out to Angel Romo and Edgar Torres, man. You guys definitely had fight of the night so far.
Fight of the night so far. Definitely went out there and put on a show.
This one looks like it might follow up. I don't know. Oh.
And we've got Robert Duran here. He's 2-3. He's got some experience in there. Let's see if that pays off against the debuter.
Yeah. We'll see what kind of jitters the debut has. Oh, he's looking ready.
Out of Marcel, Luzado, BJJ, and DK Kickboxing here, Robert Duran.
Martinez look at him. Eyes have not left his opponent, except now.
But no, you're right. He is. He's zoned in here. Focused.
Oh yeah, he's focused. Getting the nod. Getting the nod from his corner.
And the people are out for Daniel tonight.
Oh yeah. Daniel's corner looked over to me and gave me the wink and said to look out for those guys, so I'm kind of anxious to see what it's about.
Here we go, the flyweight's about to throw down.
Here we go.
the other thing, since these guys are all debuters, they've all been wearing these shin guards. What's your take on that? You think it helps, hurts?
Listen, I think right now, you know, on the amateurs for the first couple, I say it's all right. You know, after the first couple, I think it's time for them to feel what a shin machine. Because, you know, there's nothing like that.
No, there's not. No, there's not.
Because maybe you're not feel it during the fight, but after the fight, you sure feel that.
I've definitely had tennis balls in my shins. Multiple on one shin.
It's just so getting off the curb is not fun.
No. Here we go. Flyweight division.
Martinez with a nice, good little boxing stance.
These kids are quick, man.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very fast.
A lot of feints. Oh, beautiful right hand from Martinez. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful footwork.
And that right hand has Robert searching for the takedown now.
Yes. Yep.
Definitely registered that.
That right hand certainly got his attention. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful angles by Martinez. Beautiful angles.
Yeah, Martinez, his footwork is on point right now.
Yep.
Just sliding right out of the way of everything.
Got to be careful that how he hops back with his hands down.
Ooh, jab to the body.
Oh, beautiful.
Martinez
Beautiful.
A very good set of skills here on the stand-up.
In and out. Nice angles, man.
I like to see him set those kicks up a little bit more.
Yes. Robert got him where he wants him, I believe. Up against the cage. Stopped his moving, his angles. Softening him up. With some cage pressure. Had some lean to the legs.
Yeah, and this might be where the experience comes in here. Robert Duran's been in there, been in the cage. And Martinez.
Nice takedown defense. Now Martinez going in for it. Now he's got to fight off that guillotine. Oh, no. Watch it. Oh, no.
Guillotine looks tight, but...
He slipped out. Beautiful. Oh, Martinez's crowd is up and about, man. They're strong. Oh, beautiful sweep. That was a beautiful sweep. Textbook right there. That was a textbook sweep.
Textbook hip over from Duran. And the scramble. The armbar.
Oh, that's a bow. By the bow.
Wow, Duran showing he is dangerous off his back.
Yes.
Dangerous.
Yes. Don't take anything away from Martinez. He's showing he is dangerous on his feet.
Man, this is definitely a striker versus grappler match here. And Martinez's footwork is paying dividends in the stand-up. He looked to be controlling the fight the entire round up until Duran was able to get him up against the cage.
Yes. And then he controlled him, didn't allow him to angle off, keep his distance, pressured him up against that cage. Had an early guillotine, lost it, then went beautiful to that sweep.
Let's see what he comes out with. Let's see if he tries to push the pace, get him up against the cage again, Duran. And let's see if Martinez can maintain that footwork off the cage and use a striking.
Yeah, I believe Martinez should keep using his angles like he was. Don't get caught up against that cage.
Duran's pressure definitely changed.
They both just hopped to the middle right away. Oh, beautiful switch kick to the liver.
Martinez demanding the second.
Double switch kick. Right hand. Beautiful combinations. Nice ball from Martinez.
And he needs to get out of there. He just needs to get out.
Oh, wow. Oh, man.
Martinez, no reservation.
Duran. Man, Duran is slick with his guillotine, man.
And that is in. It looks to be
It looks tight. It looks tight. Can he finish it?
It's the
man.
guillotine tap Duran in the second round. Great jiu-jitsu by the kid.
Yes. Beautiful setup to the guillotine, man. That was a beautiful transition to that guillotine.
Martinez playing with the fire and taking him to the ground, and he paid for it. But great debut for this kid, for Daniel Martinez. His stand-up looked really good, and I hope to see him back soon.
I think we will. You can tell he has a lot of raw talent.
Yeah, he he's athletic. He definitely had the speed advantage in the stand-up. Technique was there. He wasn't too crazy or too wild. Maybe a little bit of a taekwondo background. His kicks look pretty good.
Yeah. Duran just showing who's dangerous on the ground. He had a beautiful little transition into a guillotine, man, and locked it up, and it was game over.
And it was that arm in guillotine. Those are so hard to finish. You really have to be good with your technique and be able to have that great squeeze. So he shows that he's got that grappler squeeze.
Yes. Take nothing away from Daniel Martinez, though. He was in there. He was game. He was throwing them shots.
Yeah, the stand-up, that right hand that you commented on a couple times, it was lightning quick, and when it landed, it definitely registered for Robert Duran.
Yes, it did. Definitely a good fight. Definitely a good fight. But still, Romo and Torres is fight of the night.
Angel Romo, you are one crazy, crazy man.
How do you feel about your performance?
And the experience paid off here for Robert Duran. He looked
calm and cool. Calm under the fire.
And, took advantage when he could.
Yes,
because
definitely.
It wasn't so much that he pushed the ground game, but when Martinez decided to take him down and put him on and get into his guard, Roberto was able to capitalize. He looked very comfortable, real quick with his submissions, and locked it up within seconds.
Yes. Slapped on that guillotine, man, and took his neck home. But this is good, man.
Learning experience for the kid, Daniel, at his debut here. Like I said, I'm sure he'll be back. Showed a lot of raw talent.
You can tell both these guys have a lot of fight in them.
And Robert Duran improving to 3-3. Congrats to him.
Good fight, man. I love that beautiful sweep that he did, man. That was beautiful.
Definitely that hip bump from the guard. He went straight into mount with that. That was great.
Or I guess what you would call it, right? It would be the Kimura sweep.
Kimura sweep, hip bump, yes. Yeah, definitely. And he could have finished the fight in the first round with that arm bar.
If he had at least 5 more seconds, that arm bar would have probably been game over earlier in the fight. But he said, it's okay, I'll take his neck.
Yeah, he came out and finished it real quick, within 30 seconds of the second round. So showing his jiu-jitsu is on point.
Yes.
And we've got
So please help me welcome to the cage right now. He is the 180-pound NAGA grappling champion, representing a unit fighting system, Ivan Solid.
right. Here we go. The grappling match.
Let's see it. Ivan, the Naga champ right now. We've got Brandon Bender, though. Accolades are nothing to this guy.
Yeah. I would like to see this like a...
Brandon Bender throwing out a faint jab.
Oh, he's looking, Naga champ, looking for the neck.
Yeah, let's see how...
Beautiful little...
back take here for Ivan. Looks like he's in that back quarter mount.
Yeah, looking
to take the back here.
Yeah, looking to slide in that FLO. Oh, Bender.
Brandon Bender with the slick jiu-jitsu getting back to half guard. Wow. And he's
slowly looking to control the legs. Oh, Bender getting in there. Nice swing.
Straight into half guard.
Beautiful
and
pass.
into side control now. But letting him play. I definitely like to see this in a jiu-jitsu match. He's not looking to hold. He's looking to create openings and scrambles.
I definitely like how they do nowadays they do the submission only. I really like those.
It definitely forces you to push the action.
Yes, I really like those.
It's submission or you're out. So
yes.
I love it.
You know, I like how, shout out to Eddie Bravo, how he's doing it with the EBI. And he gives the overtimes and all that.
Changing the game.
Yes, man. I really like that. And I look at the combat jiu-jitsu
as well.
Yeah.
And here's Bender trying
that would be pretty cool to see both of these guys in combat jiu-jitsu, right?
As well. Brandon Bender, veteran of, I believe, 12 MMA fights, and he's got a great record.
Yeah. Beautiful.
And we've got Bender here in the quarterback mount.
Yeah.
Turtle position here.
Looks for the back.
And
gets his hooks in. Oh. Bender with the back take.
He might be running out of time here with 10 seconds left.
Yeah. What I'd like to see is in like a 6 minute rounds.
Just maybe like a full 6 minute round, one round, that's it?
No, like the same, couple rounds.
Brandon Bender, cool and collected in the corner.
Yeah. Singing along with the song.
Great show of sportsmanship here. The corner.
Both sharing water. You know, that's something you see a lot though with jiu-jitsu now.
Yeah, definitely. You know, jiu-jitsu. Like I said earlier, MMA is definitely, we have a little bit of a brotherhood, but the jiu-jitsu world, man, all those guys, it's a beautiful part of the sport. These guys see each other everywhere. I'm sure they've seen each other at competitions before, so I'm sure they're good friends.
Yeah.
Good sportsmanship here. We're back at it.
Yeah, back at it. See where it goes.
Intensity's picked up a little bit here in the second round.
Bender ended the first round with a back take.
Great double leg takedown. Straight to side control.
Yep. Bender's been having good success with that side control.
And let's see if Ivan can get back to guard. Here we go, creating the scramble, creating the opening here.
He's looking to get back to his half guard. Bender shutting him down with that arm, blocking that hip. Beautiful knee on Bradley.
Knee right.
Almost.
Straight into.
No, he caught it.
Passing, but here we go. Ivan is underneath here with the quarter guard, trying to sweep. Get behind here, trying to sweep over.
Little deep half. He lost. Almost went for a sweep.
But Brandon Bender, man, he's on top. He is a wizard here.
Yes, you can just tell he is at home right now.
Relax, maintain position. I definitely want to see these guys start going for a finisher.
Man.
Oh, wow, straight.
Bender's back take is so fast, man. Did you see that?
His hips in transition work.
That is beautiful. Oh.
High level stuff from Bender here.
Yes.
He's at home.
Jumped into his hook.
Not everything he does is super technical as far as I be able to learn it too much.
That was nice.
Some of this stuff is just improvised from Brandon Bender, and he's just that high level of a jiu-jitsu player where he can he can and have them be very successful.
Yeah. To jump into taking it back with your hook, that requires some skill. All right, this has been a good grappling match.
So here we go, going into the third round. They've both been pretty aggressive here. Let's see if we can get a finish this round.
Oh, we got Romo in the corner of Bender.
Shout out to Romo.
Had a war.
Shout out Edgar Torres, his opponent. Both of them put on a show.
All right, here we go.
Okay, here we go, third round. Let's see what Ivan decides to do here.
How would you call this so far?
I'm gonna go with 1-1.
I'm gonna have to respectfully disagree. I believe Bender has taken both those rounds.
Let's see it here.
But Solis is in there and he is gamed. And they're grinding up against the cage, fighting for head position.
And this is definitely something that they're not used to, is having a cage to work with during a jiu-jitsu match.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. Oh, beautiful takedown by Bender.
And that shot has been there all night for Bender. He gets in deep and gets his hands behind him and takes him down. It's textbook double leg.
So he's looking for a deep half. Oh, beautiful step over by Bender, man.
He has a little
slide out that leg.
He has a chance to go to mount here. Let's see it.
Decides
to knee ride and side control.
I don't know if he's going to let him turn into him so he can slap on that guillotine.
Looks like he might be even hunting for a Darce here.
No.
Bender looking to definitely hunting for submissions this round. Keeping Ivan honest.
Yes.
He can't get too crazy on these scrambles. Bender's ready for everything.
Yes. Especially with jumping in with your hooks. Look at his arm.
And he's going for his arm. Let's see if he gets this.
Are we going to have another armbar finish tonight?
Spider web position here. Yeah. Ivan Solis with his hands clasped together.
Yeah, Solis with his head over arm.
Let's see it.
He's fighting.
He's
going to hold it out
for now. 10 seconds.
Solis with the beautiful defense.
It looks like we're going to get out of here.
And the bell rings.
Great jiu-jitsu match from the two of these. High level stuff.
Oh yes, that was nice. That was nice. Good change of pace.
And for all you at home that saw that, Brandon Bender, man, showing off some of those ninja moves.
That's for sure.
Props to Ivan Solis for putting up a great fight.
To both of them, man. This was a really good grappling match, man. That was real fun to watch.
He definitely can hold his own in there as well.
Yeah, man, that was a good grappling match to watch, man. I really enjoyed that.
Maybe these guys will transition into, like how we mentioned, some EBI or Metamoris. These guys jiu-jitsu is high level, and I'm sure they can keep up with a lot of people.
That would be pretty cool. Some like EBI combat.
And Brandon Bender deciding to go without a mouthpiece here might have got a busted lip a little bit.
I don't like to. Me myself, I'd prefer to have a mouthpiece in.
Definitely, even jiu-jitsu, man. I've been in situations where you're in a scramble and you just get kneed in the face. It happens.
Yes. And oh man, I got headbutted, man, pretty hard. A few months back, man.
Square the mouth, huh?
Wow, that was rough.
Yeah, mouthpieces are very, very essential.
Yes.
And Brandon Bender with the victory, unanimous decision.
That was a very, very, very good grappling match. I enjoyed watching that.
A little bit more about Brandon Bender here. I remember I believe was 11-0 at one point. I'm not sure if he still is, but at one point he was a very highly touted prospect military for a couple of years. And hasn't got back into it since then, but he is teaching, and I would for one like to see him make a return to MMA.
Shout out to Bender. Thanks for the service, brother. All right.
So the UFC gym goes 2-0 in the grappling matches.
Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, it is my absolute...
Shout out to Ron Solis and Aguirre Fighting Systems for putting up some good fights tonight.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. This has definitely been a good card. Seeing the grappling matches that they have, it was a good change of pace. It was a good change of pace.
The fans out here definitely getting their money's worth tonight with this action.
Yes,
Even some star power. We got Chris Lieben, like we mentioned earlier. We got Chris Lieben in the ring. Wow, one of the legends of the sport.
Oh yeah, man.
Always came to fight.
Oh yeah, man. He was always fun to watch fight, man. Now, like one of my favorite fights is when he fought what's that dude's name? I think his name's Terry Martin.
Yeah.
He was actually rocked. Lieben, I believe, was hurt, and he just, like a robot, just got punched and then just delivered this massive left hand, man, that put Terry Martin out cold, man.
Yeah, you know, Chris Lieben is one of those people who has just willpower, and even when he's hurt, he zombie modes it, comes forward, bites out of his mouthpiece. It's dangerous until you have to put him out.
Oh yeah, man. He was an animal, man. He was an animal.
Shout out to Chris Lieben, man.
Very quickly. He was dope. Dope fighter. I liked him a lot.
And he's been in there with some of the greats as well. He's been with Vanderlei, he's been in there with Anderson.
Yeah. Yeah, didn't he put out Vanderlei, right?
I believe so, yeah. I believe that ended with him TKOing him, yeah.
Yeah, man. Johnny with that left hand, man. That's why his name is the Crippler.
And those kinds of fights were such fan favorites. You know, you've got Vanderlei, who...
Anytime you have Vanderlei in the cage, it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting.
There's going to be fireworks for sure.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. With a nickname like the Axe Murderer, man, how can you not be entertaining?
Yeah, you know, Vanderlei, pioneer of the sport. You know, you see his highlight tapes, and it's him fighting bare knuckle brawls in Brazil.
Yeah.
From 1999 to early 2000s.
Yeah, those were always really cool to see.
Back in the day, that was like I think at some point there was even headbutts allowed.
Yeah, going shots.
True pioneer.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I wouldn't have too much fun with the going shots.
No, definitely, you know, MMA kind of extends from Vale Tudo, and that, you know, translates over to anything goes.
Yeah, that was definitely crazy.
All right, so let's see if now we've got the women's fight tonight. I've been looking forward to this all night.
Yep.
Check, and we're back. Here we go. Co-main event of the evening.
Here we go. The gorilla fight. This is gonna be good.
This is gonna be good. So we've got a little bit of a situation here with another last-minute replacement. So we've got Sydney Trillo out of Rounders MMA making her debut. and she had a couple fights drop out. And we have Odetha, Goody Marshall.
Yeah, we're sorry for bumming me. I'm completely sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm trying. But we've got her stepping in on short notice.
Yeah. I mean,
props to her for stepping up. She's 1-2. Let's see how this goes for her.
Yeah, we were getting informed and the little backstory was going on, man. A lot of fighters dropping out, and sucks, man, when that happens.
You know, it's a shame when it happens, and I just always give props to the fighters who can step in on short notice and make the fight happen. I've had it happen to me days before, a day before weigh-ins.
Have you stepped in?
I haven't stepped in on short notice. Well, I stepped in on about 10 days notice.
That's still short notice.
But I was on the flip side of that a couple times where one fight, also for Healer Cage, had somebody drop out the day before weigh-ins. Luckily, they were able to find a replacement, and I had a good fight. So that was awesome. But
all right.
It's always unfortunate when it happens.
Yeah.
I hate getting that call.
Oh yeah, man. I've stepped in a lot. A lot of times where I had a lot of short notice fights.
Hey, you know that song, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, right?
Yeah, but a lot of times I wasn't ready.
All right, here we go. Odetha, she is out here on her own, I believe. That's what we were informed of. She is out here on her own. No coaches, no corner. She is just out here ready to fight. 1-2. Looks like she's out of Romero's boxing in LA. Weighed in at 115.4 pounds.
Yeah, so, I mean, props to her, man. She came in here ready to scrap.
And she looks athletic.
Oh, yeah, with a little jumping kick in there. All right. Well, we heard that Cindy Trillo is a monster at a Rounders MMA. I'm kind of anxious to see this. Oh, the crowd loves her. There's a little DMX. Oh,
this place is going nuts for Sydney. She has a big following.
Oh, yes.
And it's always a sign when it's your amateur debut and people are dropping out against you.
Yes.
She's got some hype behind her.
Yes. We were told that she was undefeated in her kickboxing record. And she's pretty dangerous.
I've been told she has a few knockouts, so let's see it. This looks to be some kind of a standing fight. Let's see if it's a boxing or a kickboxing stand-up war, but I think these women are going to put on the show.
Yes. Let's not sleep on Odetha.
She looks sleep on her. And ready to go.
Oh yeah, she's right there, just looking at her.
Anyone who is willing to step into a fight with no corner, travel from your home on short notice, and put on the show, you know that they're ready to fight.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure she didn't come all this way just to lose.
There we go. She's in here looking calm and relaxed.
Ready.
She is in the
corner, telling her to stay calm and just fight her fight.
She's out here rocking the bad boy shorts. Well, not shorts, very tool shorts, I should say. All right, here we go. They both look ready.
I am excited.
All right.
And I think I completely butchered her name, so we're just going to go with Miss Marshall.
Yes, I'm sorry. I apologize. Because as me myself, I get a little irritated when people bomb my last name. so I understand. Oh,
And this place is going nuts for Sydney. Wow.
yes. Her nickname is Vicious. Sid Vicious. You see her shirts out here rocking.
Sydney Sid Vicious Trillo. There we go. Against Miss Marshall. Let's see
Miss
it.
Marshall is ready though. Look at her. Calm. Cool, ready for that bow. Look at
He
her.
does not seem fazed by this crowd.
Not so ever.
Just ready for the fight. Here we go.
Well, having a little issue with the lights real quick. A little step back. Come on, guys. These guys are making me get all anxious over here. I can't wait for this thing to start.
And for the fighters too, you know, this is a little bit of a break in the action.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Sydney's all smiles here right before the bell.
All right,
She
man.
loves it.
Oh, yeah.
Touch of the gloves, and let's see it. Fate.
Oh, beautiful low kick by Miss Marshall.
Very
Beautiful
quick.
jab.
She looks very quick here.
Yes. Oh, nice inside kick also.
Now this is a southpaw against an orthodox fighter here.
Nice check.
And this got to the ground very quickly.
Oh, wow. Straight past her mount. Miss Marshall trying to crank on her neck from the mount position.
Yeah, she should use this to sweep her over.
Yes. She's going to burn out her arms. There is no leverage for her to finish that choke.
Let's see how her jiu-jitsu flow is here, if she can transition from this. She's got a arm and guillotine, but she is mounted. This is an incredibly hard position to finish from, and she should work to get out.
This is more of a pain choke than anything.
She actually needs to be careful.
Oh, what a sweep. Beautiful sweep by Miss Marshall.
And she used it the right way. She used it to sweep on top, and it looks like she's having some glove trouble. I can see one of her fingers actually came out of the glove there.
Yeah. Oh, she's using Miss Sid Vicious is using the cage to take the back. Look at it.
Oh, let's see if she could.
Is she gonna do it? Beautifully. But Miss Marshall is not letting her rest. Oh, she's gonna take it back. Oh, she's gonna take it back. Oh, she's gonna take it. Oh, beautiful. Wow.
An explosion out of Miss Marshall. Just
Yes.
hits it back on top. This is a scramble here.
Yes. She has that wizard on that arm that is, it's funky.
Big punches.
Big punch by Miss Vicious. Man. No wonder her name is Vicious. Oh my Lord.
So very, very close first round. Back and forth on the ground. But this fight seems to just be starting here.
Yes. Can you tell why they call her Vicious?
Definitely. The second she got in her face to unload some ground and pound, she
Definitely went off.
Credit to Miss Marshall. She is in this fight.
Oh yeah, she's game, man. She is game.
I do see her breathing a little heavy over there.
Yes.
Maybe the short notice fight is, kind of catching up with such a high-paced grappling exchange like that. You need to be in good shape here.
Oh yes. Especially when you're fighting somebody with the name of Vicious.
Hey, another wrestler thing, huh? Vicious.
Yes. That was a tall guy too.
Love it. Takes me back. And here we have Ms. Marshall
Fixing the glove.
Fixing the glove. Yeah, I saw that a little bit earlier. One finger appears to have came out of the glove, and they're trying to fix it now.
Yes. Good job by the crippler. Good job by the crippler to help her out, call the time.
Sydney in a neutral corner.
No.
The crippler, he's a veteran of, I think, over 40 fights. He's definitely qualified to be in there with these fighters.
Oh, more than qualified. All right, man. Here we go. Round 2.
After a short delay, we're back here, round 2, and let's see what this fight takes place in the second round.
Miss Marshall's gloves nice and fixed.
And Sydney commanding the center.
Yes. Oh, yes. Very good classic kickboxing stance by Miss Sydney.
With opposite stances here, you can look for the cross to be a big, wow, and the cross to the double leg.
Yes, cross to double, man.
But again, the explosion and just quick hips of Miss Marshall.
Oh.
Top it now, reversed.
Beautiful, man. What a beautiful grappling match between both these women here.
Sydney Sid Vicious on top in the guard.
It looks like she's going to try to climb her towards the cage to smash her head.
Good ground and pound here.
Miss Marshall keeping her good and locked down.
Taking minimal amounts of damage.
Yes,
Slam, just picks her up. Oh, wow.
Man, look at these scrambles by these girls, man. This is why I love to watch girls fight, man.
Sydney ends up in the mount here, and she's going to look for some of this ground and pound.
Yes. You already saw what a ground and pound looked like at the end of the first round. Could it get any worse? Oh, she's looking for the arm. Oh, beautiful transition to armbar, man. Beautiful mount take to armbar, man. That was beautiful.
Sydney is a killer.
Yes.
She is looking for the finish.
Literally deserved that name, Vicious. Vicious is a good nickname for her.
For her to be undefeated in kickboxing and transition to MMA like that and show such a good ground game, it's very impressive. And she's ready for MMA.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That was a good debut by Sydney.
And let's give props to Miss Marshall. She is scrappy. She's very, very athletic. And
Miss Marshall was game, bro. She was game.
with a little bit of coaching, man, she's going to be really, really good.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Props to her once again for coming out on her own, man. You have to give it up for a fighter like that.
Yes, definitely, man.
And the women never disappoint. Never disappoint. Another great fight for the women here.
Yes. Yes, 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 yes.
And another finish. This show is jam-packed with finishes.
Oh, yeah. I think we only had one decision, and that was for the fight of the night.
That is correct. Only one decision on MMA fights tonight.
Yes.
Well, congrats to Sydney Sid Vicious Trillo with the armbar finish in the second round.
Yeah, beautiful technique on that armbar, man. That was a beautiful transition.
Beautiful transition. As soon as she got into the mount, she was looking for it. She was looking for the finish.
Oh, yes.
Whether it was going to be with that vicious ground and pound or just taking that arm home.
I'm not going to lie. I was looking forward to the ground and pound.
And you know what? I think the ground and pound in the first round led to Ms. Marshall sort of giving that arm up there. You know, she really wanted to defend the strike, so she put her arms out there, and it leaves you open to the armbar.
Yes. Yes.
And the crowd goes crazy. Yes. Sid Vicious here.
She has the crowd. She has a bright future. Very bright future.
Very bright future. Her debut was phenomenal, and I'm excited to see her fight again.
Yes, very, very exciting.
I wanted to shout out Trudy Marshall. She left the cage, but she took this fight after two other girls pulled out.
And yeah, props to Miss Marshall. She stepping in on short notice.
Miss Marshall, you are the shit.
Taking a fight that multiple women have turned down, and game.
And she came out here by herself and still threw down. That is gangster.
Yeah, for somebody to do that, it's man, it takes a special kind of fighter. Not just anyone's gonna do that.
Yes, that is very, very, very true.
Congrats to Sydney again. Beautiful debut. Very bright future in the sport.
Oh, yes, man. She is an animal.
And Rounders MMA with the clean sweep. Wow, the guys there are putting together a great team, and these fighters are well trained.
Oh yeah, man. These are animals coming out of Rounders MMA. Animals.
Very excited to see what they have in store for their future there. And it looks like our main event is queued up and ready to go. We've got a belt on the line at 155 pounds.
Oh, we got a belt, huh?
Nice, shiny piece of new hardware. You know,
Belts are always fun.
belts are always fun, especially at the amateur ranks. These guys, you know, they're hungry for it. They're very hungry with it. And to be fighting for a title fight like this as an amateur, it's a different kind of mindset when you're training. You have to put a lot into it. And for you not to be getting paid for it, man, do you have to love it.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah. Good old days. Oh man. And it's crazy, man. This sport has evolved, man. So much in the years, man. So much. We're over here, ready for the main event to start. My partner here, Isaac.
It's been great having you, man. It's been a great night of fights. It's been
Yes, definitely, man. Most definitely been a great night of fights.
So we've got Jared Connor here. I've seen him fight veteran of a few.
Ladies and gentlemen, this main event of the evening is for the 155-pound FightersRep title.
MMA fights, another great promotion here in SoCal. This is going to be a war.
Oh man, I'll take your word for it.
This guy brings it. Explosion and just...
We might have to sprawl and brawl because if this Khalil Benjamin out of Club of Jiu-Jitsu, you can already tell he's gonna want to go to the ground.
Oh, very high season for this kid, Jared. Coming out for a championship fight. He is visualizing himself as a champ already.
Oh man, look at him. A ball of muscle, bro. This guy has muscles stacked on muscles. And some muscles to spare.
He came in right at the limit, 155.2 actually.
And his opponent came in underweight at 52.8. Oh, corner gave him a smack. Corner gave him a smack to wake him up.
That's that old Clay Guida mentality.
I don't know, man. No, thank you. I'm gonna get hit enough. Don't hit me before I'm a good man.
And please help her welcome to the cage fight battle.
Yeah.
We've got Khalil Benjamin out of Fighter Jiu-Jitsu. Just like Joshua was saying, this kid's going to have a great ground game. Anyone who's training over at Clever's, it's trial by fire over there, and it's either kill or be killed. You need to
Sink or swim.
You don't hang around those guys for too long without getting good at jiu-jitsu.
Better not.
And again, for this being the first event for this promotion, man, did they have a crowd, and the crowd's carried over all the way through to the main event.
Oh yeah.
This place has been on fire tonight.
Yes, it has. This crowd has been wonderful, man. They really have made these fighters feel it, man. They've been on it.
You know, with a lot of these fighters having their debut here tonight, there's probably a big crowd here that it's their first time ever at an event, and they're being treated to a good one.
Oh yeah, man. This is a good well-rounded show.
And here's Khalid looking like the rangy, the guy that's gonna have the range here. Very tall for 155. He looks good.
Yeah.
He looks ready to go. He looks in shape as well.
Yeah, they both look in shape. You know, let's go. Let's see if Khalid can use his length, because he is long and lanky.
Khalid 2-0, and Jared Conner 4-3. So Jared Conner definitely has the experience. And let's see, he's been in championship fights before.
Oh man. These guys look ready to throw it down, man.
Jared Conner, a veteran of MMA fight, title fights. I've been there, I've seen them. He brings the fight, and his stature definitely shows you the kind of fighter he's going to be. Just explode.
He looks like he has just amazing power. Maybe just because he's super muscular.
And he's got the.
Oh yeah.
This guy's about to show. He loves it.
Oh yeah.
Feeding off the crowd here.
Oh yeah. And these guys are actually fighting without shin guards.
Yeah, so, this is a title fight. I believe after your second fight, you can do no shin guards. So your first two, I believe, are...
They require shin guards, right?
And then after your second fight, you can opt out. So it looks like Khalid for this fight has opted out, and we're going to see the first shin to shin here.
All right.
Of the night.
All right. Oh. Khalid's blowing the roof off. This crowd is here, and they're here in force.
We've got a good one on tap right here for the main event tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Lee Benjamin out of Clever Jiu-Jitsu, 2-0 versus Jared Conner, 4-3. This is going to be a scrap for the belt. 155. Here we go.
All right.
Conner taking the center.
Jared just eyes on the prize, man. His eyes are locked on Khalid. I just say they're both locked on each other, man. Both these guys' eyes are just steady locked. Oh, powerful leg kick.
Jared Conner with a powerful leg kick.
Oh, yeah.
Using the scramble into side control here.
Yeah, that was a strong leg kick. Oh, steps over the mount. Okay. Oh, into half guard.
Right there, it looked like he was going for that head and arm and just jumped over it too quickly. He didn't have the head and arm secure yet.
Well, Khalid is looking beautiful in there. Looking for the triangle.
Here we go.
Oh, another triangle?
That beautifully.
Oh, my Lord. Man, Jared is strong, man. Not very many people are going to power out of that like that.
He just lifted him off the ground.
Yeah.
And
maybe it's a Superman tattoo on his chest.
Gives him some of those powers. And right off the bat, the power and explosion of Jared Conner is the difference so far.
Yeah, that leg kick looked like it might have hurt Khalid.
Khalid shooting in. Jared Conner defending.
Fall out, man.
And he may be setting up a Darce here.
Maybe. I would just let him back up, man. Just push him away and get him right back up. Because you can see the power in Jared, man. It's amazing.
Again, setting up the triangle.
Oh, he's real quick with it too, man. He controls that arm beautiful to set up that triangle, man.
He needs to get his hip. He needs to scoot his hips out so he can start working for something.
Wow, there it is. is Jerry gonna power grabbing it again? Oh, it's locked. It's locked, and he pulls out of it, man.
Wow, Jared Connor with the explosion. He's powering out of these things.
I guess he ate his spinach today, right?
Definitely did. And Khalid is very dangerous off his back. He's not letting Jared rest at all.
Very dangerous. Do you think because he's has a good camp out of jiu-jitsu, right?
Definitely, man. He's been in this position in the gym plenty of times. He's using his long, lanky frame to set up great triangles. Here we go, Jared Connor.
And he's controlling him beautifully, man.
He is not taking any damage.
Yeah. Oh, the guillotine. It's tight.
Oh, wow, that looks in. It's underneath the chin.
It's tight.
Can Jared survive?
Oh, saved by the ball, man. Wow. And by the way, these are 3 threes. This is the longest fight of the night. Every fight has been 3 twos. Since this is a championship fight, there are 3 rounds, 3 minutes.
3 threes. What's your assessment of the first round, Josh?
That's all I can say, man. This guy Jared, man, is a powerhouse, man. He is powering out of everything.
Yeah, you know, Jared, his strength and just athleticism is incredible, man. He's getting out of positions where normally you would have to be incredibly technical to get out of it. He is just powering out, muscling out of there.
But don't sleep on Kali. Kali is dangerous. He is dangerous off his back, man. He is slapping on submission after submission after submission. Maybe that has something to do, like I said, maybe it has something to do with his club of jiu-jitsu, maybe.
Man, those guys are definitely breeding them well over there. Here we go, second round. Let's see what Khalid does differently this round.
Oh, he comes out hopping. Ready to go. I think Jared could stay with that low kick because it looked like he was working. He left some marks on Khalid's left leg. Excuse me.
Definitely did. I like the movement from Khalid here.
Yeah, you see that?
I want him to get a little bit more active with the volume.
Yeah. Oh, and his reaching. You got to be careful with the reaching. I'm not a fan of reaching for low kicks.
Jared Connor looks to be slowing down slightly.
Yes, looks like he is slowing down a little bit. Don't let his strength. He might be tired, but his strength is still there. But that is one thing about people that have guys and fighters that have really big muscles. Is it requires so much oxygen to feed those muscles that it's the bigger the muscles you have, the 3 times the conditioning you better put in.
Definitely, and as long as you put the conditioning in, you'll be fine. So let's see if he did it. The grappling part of MMA is the most grueling part of it.
Yes.
And that's what they're in right now. So let's see how these guys come out of here.
Yes, you're totally right about that, about the grappling into striking, because you're fighting the grappling and you're burning out your arms, man. It is, beautiful body kick, man.
Jared catching the body kick.
Yeah. Oh, Jared is slowing down a little bit. He's looking a little tired.
Pushing the action here.
Yeah.
Pushing the action.
Khalid is looking great in there right now.
I would love to see that jab from Khalid.
Beautiful push kick. Nice head movement by Khalid. Oh, just missed with that big right, Jared.
Khalid needs to start using his range a little better. He's now controlling the center of the octagon.
Yes.
The cage here.
I think what Khalid needs to do is he needs to cut him off. He's just following Jared in a circle. What you need to do, how you cut off your opponent, is you got to step in angles. So you just cut off the ring, the cage.
And Khalid this round really pushing the action.
Oh yeah,
pressing forward, making it a fight, making the fight to Jared Connor.
Yes, I think he's realizing that Jared is starting to slow down. He's taking a big dump. Yeah, maybe I should use better choice of words in that one, huh?
Jared Connor now has Khalid against the fence, pushing, really helping out.
They're both landing great bodies on the knees, man.
Oh, wow, what a shot from Khalid. Jared Connor's hurt.
Yes, and Joe just looking for a takedown to survive, and he does. Here we go, round 3.
Beautiful hook in the exchange off the break for Khali. Really hurt Jared Connor.
Oh, yes.
He's falling over on his stool right now. Wow. He is hurt.
Oh, wow. This is very, very good.
I believe it's 1-1. I think the winner of this third round is going to take it here.
Oh, yes.
That major damage at the end of the round, I think, stole him a close round.
Oh, man, Jared needs to recover, man. He's looking, from our point of view, he's looking really, really, really tired. He's taking some deep breaths.
This is also where that conditioning comes in right here. Not only for the muscles, but when you get rocked like that, when you get hurt and take a big punch, the conditioning plays a factor in how you recover as well.
Yes.
If you're a really well-conditioned athlete, you are going to be able
very true statement. Oh, the crowd is loving it, man.
Khali is ready to come after.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see how Jared approaches his third round.
Yeah.
Here we go for the belt.
Oh, he didn't even come to the center.
No, he is. He's looking for a takedown now and just.
Maybe you think he's just looking. Oh, is he
standing Ezekiel choke attempt from Khali, and he has to get this. Wow.
Wow, if he would have pulled that off.
That would have been a first in MMA.
Yeah, that would have been a first I've ever seen.
And here we are with Khali going into half guard, getting the takedown. Let's see if he's back on the mat.
Oh,
he's going to take the back here. Wow.
Nice, man. Khali is working it, man.
Khali, and the explosion from Jared Conner is still there. But
He's flattening him out, no?
Takes the back.
Joe is still fighting it, man.
He's going for the finish here.
Yes.
The finish.
There's no. He is getting hit with some punches. And Khali gets the stop. The crowd is going nuts.
Khali with the third round stoppage takes them out, takes the back, and just unloads vicious ground and pound. Wow.
What an ending. This crowd is going nuts.
Khali definitely hurt Jared at the end of the second round, and he did not let him off the hook.
Yes.
That third round, he came in ready to kill.
Yes. Very good fight. Very good fight by Khali Benjamin.
Bright future.
Slick jiu-jitsu too, man.
What heart shown from Jared Conner, man.
No matter how,
as long as he could.
Yeah, no matter how tired he got, he just did not stop.
Props to both fighters. What a fight, man. That was back and forth.
Yes.
That
was beautiful.
Jared Conner, that first round was just all power and just made it a hell of a fight for Khali. But Khali, at the end of it, Khali came back, hurt him in the second round, and hunted for the finish in the third.
Oh, yeah.
Great ground and pound, great jiu-jitsu. It's a great night for the champ.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You know, being somebody that's been on both sides, it sucks. It sucks to be the loser, but it feels amazing to be the winner.
Definitely, there's highs and lows in this sport, highs and lows. And
yes.
At the end of the day, we're all chasing the same goal, you know. So like you said earlier, there has to be a winner. In very rare cases, there's a draw. But right here, for the belt, man, you know there's going to be a winner and a loser. And it does suck to be on the losing end of it. But this kid's 4-3. 4-4 now. He's experienced. He's been around the block. This won't phase him too much.
Yeah. But now he knows what he needs to work on. Just step up his conditioning a little bit, because this guy has some power. Wow.
Yeah, this kid Khali now improves to 3-0. Khali Benjamin, Clever Jiu-Jitsu, 3-0 now. He's the FightersRep 155-pound champion. And let's see, I'm excited to see what the future has in store for him. Hopefully he gets to defend this belt.
Do you think these guys can, I think they can go down a little weight class, man, to be totally honest. They're not big 55ers.
No, not at all. And Kali weighed in 152.8. I'm sure that's...
I'm pretty sure he can get down to 45 easily.
Kali Benjamin with the incredible performance. Great show of cardio, pace. The pace that he put on him starting in the second round was incredible. And it tired Jared out, tired him out, hurt him, and he looked good.
Yes, very good.
As you mentioned a couple times already, that camp over there, Clever Jiu-Jitsu, they definitely got this guy ready for this fight.
Oh yes, his jiu-jitsu was on point.
Champ is crowned. Belt around the waist. This kid is pumped. Congrats to him.
Yeah, he is going to have a fun Saturday night.
He is, and he's got a lot of people here. They're ready to party.
Oh, yeah. Definitely going to have a good night.
And that is it for us here at the FightersRep event tonight here at the beautiful Adrenaline Gym. Man, what a great night of fights, Josh.
Oh, yeah, man. What great night of fights, man. All of them were exciting.
So, still favorite fight on the card, Angel Romo.
Oh, for sure. Hands down.
Those guys, keep an eye out for those guys. If you didn't get a chance to watch the fight earlier, Angel Romo against Edgar Torres. I'm sure you can find it somewhere on the internet. Look it up.
That was commentator's choice of fight of the night.
Commentator's choice of fight of the night debuts. Angel Romo out of UFC Rosemead. He is a scrapper, man.
Oh, yeah, man.
Heart of a champion for that kid. He'll be back stronger. And Edgar Torres out of Rounders MMA. Man, that gym surprised me. They are putting out some killers.
Everyone from Rounders MMA on this card were animals.
Edgar Torres with that beautiful push kick. Just keep at it, man.
Everyone, winners, losers, it didn't matter. Everyone on this card, keep it up. Keep it up. Everyone on this card has a bright future.
Great fights all around, and a lot of finishes. Wow, it's
only one decision.
Only one decision, and we saw a lot of debuts here, a lot of potential. You got Jordan Mins out of 10th Planet with a killer triangle to start the fights off. That guy is gonna have a bright future.
Yes. Like I said, everyone on this card is going to have a bright future. Bright future.
And shout out to Sid Vicious Trillo. She definitely showed that she is ready for the MMA game, well-rounded. I'm excited for that as well.
Sid Vicious is vicious. Man, she is vicious. But like Isaac said, this is our time. We appreciate you guys having us. My name is Joshua Vilas. If you guys want to follow me, you can find me on Facebook, Joshua Vilas. Instagram, Avilas MMA. Twitter, same thing, Avilas MMA. Look me up.
And Isaac Velasco here. We're going to sign out. Same for me. If you want to look me up, follow me on Instagram. That one guy Isaac, Snapchat, that one guy Isaac. Always put up good videos of training and nutrition. Give us a follow. You got Ed Ray right here looking to fight out in Dubai for ACB next. You got me, Isaac at CNEXS in about a month away here, November 4th. Hit me up for tickets. Definitely always a great show out there with George.
Yeah. All right, well, that's our time, guys. We appreciate you guys listening up. Hope you did a good job.